Hi everybody, my name is Miles Wallace and I'm with Peak Performers. We're a nonprofit staffing and recruiting agency that helps professionals with disabilities find jobs and advance their careers. We also help clients find great talent as well. I'm joined today by Pam. Pam, would you mind introducing yourself?
Not at all. Thanks, Miles. My name is Pam Otten, and I'm a job seeker in Austin. I've written a book about job seeking, and Miles has asked me to come today to talk to you about a few tips that I've learned along the way in my job seeking journey.
And today what we're going to be talking about is we're going to be talking about the importance of networking. Now, the detail that I like to throw out there for all of you that are watching right now is that it's estimated that 75%, that's 3/4 of all the jobs that are out there, are not posted online.
That is a lot, and when I looked up that statistic on HubSpot recently, I couldn't believe it. But but when you talk to people and you ask them, "How did you find your job?" That probably tallies for me. You ask people how you found a job, and they'll say, "Oh, my friend told me about it," or I worked for this company, and then they opened this position, a new branch, or whatever." So that makes sense. And the other thing that when you look at it is that HubSpot said that 85% of jobs are found through networking alone. So even if it's already posted, that's how you're going to get your job, is networking.
But Pam, what if I'm terrified of people, and what if networking feels kind of icky to me? Like, how do I even approach that?
I feel like it's icky for everybody. So if you feel that way, I think it's icky for all of us. So I just recommend that you just make yourself do it. If 85% of the jobs are done that way, you're just going to have to. So I recommend to job seekers that when you're making your list of things to do for a day, if you're waking up and you're going, okay, I'm going to work on my job search today, then what's your networking event? That's the first thing you got to ask yourself. What's my networking event? So go. Austin's got a great, but I know we're not just talking to Austin, but we have a strong meetup community. So go to the networking events in the meetup community. But even just go to an event. Oh, you like gardening, or you really you like old automobiles. Go find those events and attend them. Say yes to every invitation you receive. You don't really want to go to your nephew's soccer game on a Saturday morning. Make yourself grab a Starbucks and go to the game. Stand around and talk to people. Every single invitation, if you're going to say no, you better have a really good reason. It can't just be that you want to work on your binge, right? Whatever you're looking at. So go to the event, and then I recommend that if you can't go to some event that's posted, that you make up an event and take a friend. So pick up somebody else who's job seeking. Go to the museum. Find a free event. We're in the fall. Go to the fall festivals. Enjoy.
We can do networking in just about everywhere. Like if you're going to the grocery store, strike up a conversation with the person that's literally standing next to you. I mean, networking is a very much organic kind of thing, and there's sometimes it happens the most unlikely of places. I like to joke that when I go to business events, I go and I stand in the longest line that I possibly can to get a drink, because inevitably I'm going to meet somebody as we're standing there waiting to get a drink in line. The really interesting thing is that many of us over the last 3 years with COVID have been doing the job search completely alone, and that's not natural. The natural thing is to get out there in the community, to shake hands, to talk to people, to build your personal brand, and to make connections one at a time. I know it's hard, right? Because you do have this in one time.
It's really hard, but if you could get out there just a little bit, I think you'll find that it gets easier and easier and easier. And I just recommend, I heard a person talk once, just don't go outside in your gardening clothes unless you're going to clean up some path with a bunch of people. Put a little, if you're a woman, fix your hair a little bit. If you're a man, put some shoes and socks on and head out, not in your gardening clothes, but in a way that makes you feel nice and professional. So when you do meet people, they look at you as already a working professional.
And hey, you maybe should keep a physical copy of your resume with you in your car, just in case you happen to meet the perfect person for you.
Absolutely.
And I also encourage people to, half of this is about the follow-up. So you go, you meet these people, you have wonderful conversations, and then we just don't follow up. We don't take those next steps. So make LinkedIn connections with every single person, figure out how to grow a relationship with that person, and that's how you network. Well, thanks so much everybody for joining us today. Again, this has been Miles and Pam. I'm with Peak Performers. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
See you next week. Bye.